Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin. Did you see that? New intro. Look at this. It's a set. It's an actual set. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Can you see me? Hi, look at that. Ah! Okay, so now let's get serious and let's get right back down to business here. Batman vs. Superman. It's the review we're here for. This is my spoiler-free review right now in 90 seconds or less, starting now. This movie was unbalanced. I'll just say it. It was a very unbalanced movie. And I think the reason it was unbalanced, it spent more time trying to set up a Justice League sequel than it did with the awesome story that was right there in front of it. And here's the result of that. I didn't feel like Batman was the main character. I didn't feel like Superman was the main character. I felt like all the characters who were supposed to be the main character of this movie were side characters. You know who the main character was? The DC Universe. It was more time just trying to set up this world around and what's coming than what was going on in this actual story. So that would probably be my biggest gripe against this movie. That and the whole first half of it was really hard for me to follow. I mean, at one point they're here, then we jump here. It's like, what is this? Is this a dream? What's going on? Then it jumps back over here. It's like, okay, I think I'm following. Wait, where are we now? So there was all these weird elements in the whole first half of the movie, which was Justice League setup stuff. But, you know, it was kind of hard to figure out, now, how's this helping this story? And it kind of did. Then, you know, you had the Batman, Superman characters. They were still really cool. I mean, Superman was Superman. But here's the thing with Batman. They made Batman a little unhinged in this movie, which I didn't have a problem with because he and Superman were being set up. So, yeah, I could kind of get why he'd be unhinged. But he did some things that, to me, are out of character for Batman in the Batman series, which I did not really like. But still, overall, I think Ben Affleck did a good job in the role. I liked that the Batman had mobility. Lex Luthor was not nearly as bad as I thought he was going to be. And they did fit Doomsday into the story pretty well. So when it got to the second half of the movie, I actually began to enjoy it. My 90 seconds are up. So here we go. In the end, let me just sum this up. It was an unbalanced movie, but by the time I got to the second half, I was really starting to get into it. I was really starting to enjoy it more. The action in this movie is fun, and I'll give you this one caution here just to help you with your expectations. I think it's that second trailer where it opens with Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne meeting. If you watched that trailer, then you do know this movie. Which is really sad to me that trailer gave up that much. That awesome moment with Wonderwoman, it wasn't awesome because we've all seen it in the trailer. I mean, it was awesome. It's just, we've all seen it. So, in the end, I'll give this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it the same way I enjoy those DC animated movies that pop up on Netflix and that you buy in the store because I like those stories. Those are good stories. But I didn't enjoy this as an epic, game-changing movie. You just got to enjoy it for what it is. Know it's setting up a sequel more than it is telling its own story. And go with those expectations and you will enjoy the action. You will still enjoy the characters. I think you can still overall enjoy this movie, but just, I mean, it's not as epic as we'd all like it to be. But it was not bad by any means. I already got my tickets to see it again. If you saw Batman vs. Superman, what did you think of the movie? Make sure to let me know in the comments. And while you're doing that, make sure to subscribe and check us out on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.